One's a world champ, and one's looking like he'll clinch the Rookie of the Year honor this season on the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. Joe Trappell alongside 89 world champ Martin Potter.
As the crowd get washed away with that high tide coming in, you know, we can see there Medina just with a quick start of 3.0 and Italo Ferreira with just a 0.5.
Winner of this one will join Vasco. Maybe later on today we'll get that official call to make it a finals day in just a moment. But looking at the numbers change quickly. 983 total for Medina. We had a couple of waves ridden during the break. This wave comes in at a 6.83 from the panel. Big jam off the top to start. Potts and a big carve.
Yeah, Medina looking sharp, that's for sure. Bringing this one all the way through to the inside. Now you talk about the ability to adapt. Medina's probably one of the best at it. You know, I think you look at unstoppable, but then you put him in some big gnarly waves and he's just as good.
Here comes Medina. Little backside hack, vertical snap down the line, and a nice lively backhand float. He's out of there. So Medina
getting bigger and stronger by the day, and it's showing in his surfing. I mean, he's matching the big guys rail for rail. Let's have a look at right here off the bottom. Bangs it off the white water, not quite as high as he wanted to. Now he gets vertical. See how that off the bottom, off the top combo. I mean, it's just back-to-back maneuvers. Seamless surfing from Medina in very tricky conditions. This is life-changing stuff, and they're not going to let that slide, that's for sure.
Now Ferreira looking to make a comeback now as he sets up a left-hander, fades the takeoff. He's looking to get barrel, pulls in, and he'll get caught up and sent over the falls. That was his opportunity to make his comeback, and he ends up going down. Meanwhile, numbers dropping for the right-hander of Medina. It's a 6.33, so Italo is now comboed.
When we moved the contest down towards the jetty there and took that heat out with Medina in it. So we know that Italo's not scared of Medina. We know that he's got the moves to match Medina. So so you're running on fumes, and a lot of the times we saw the likes of Owen Wright, Kai Otten do exactly that.
This is Gabriel Medina, little backhand whip in the pocket. Nice flow over the whitewater. Stretches out the bottom turn. Nice snap on the money. Rips one off the lip. This one's cornering, but he still wants it for the backhand air reverse. He'll end up falling down on the finish. But he's looking really comfortable on his backhand.
18 minutes ago, Medina building that momentum, that scary momentum.
And this is Italo Ferreira, needs a comeback wave quickly. Another short ride. This heat almost a mirror image to the last heat with Vasco dominating the start and Italo chasing. Let's see what happened to Medina here.
Yeah, beautiful bottom turn and gets that backside hook. He looks so smooth even in these bumpy, lumpy conditions. And you know what I think, Joe? It's due to the fact that he's riding a thicker board, wider, you know, around about in the 6 foot, 6'1" range, 19 inches wide, 2 5/8. So there's a lot of foam there. He's a big, strong kid, and you know, Medina's board, you watch how he's paddling there. He's literally gliding out back into the water, and that's an advantage, I'm telling you.
When you think about certain conditions that favor certain surfers,
there's those guys that surf tricky waves really. You know, put it this way: if a Ritz Aramburu was still in the have a look.
Having a look now, pulling into the barrel. Italo Ferreira gets spit out, looking for the finishing move. He needs it, and he'll pull it off. A comeback wave for Ferreira.
He's definitely going to get him out of that combo situation. Just looking for the 317. Look at the solid wave here. Gets that little roll in. Drags that hand. Stands up nice and tall. Comes out. And this is what I like about this wave. Bangs it off the whitewater. And look how solid he is on his feet. Italo Ferreira, one of the more powerful grommets we've seen in a long time, that's for sure. Perfect tube stance there. Nice and wide. Gives him that stability. And then finishes off with a beautiful close-out re-entry. Very tricky to do that right there where the white water's converging on each other to get that clean exit. So Italo Ferreira, look at that, Joe.
Coming back quickly as Medina is looking to finish. Late hit under the white water, but Italo Ferreira just dropped a 9.67 on the barrel to snap combination. A gigantic score.
Couple of turns. I think you had to offer that a big score. Beautiful opening maneuver there from Gabriel Medina. Another nice vertical snap, and then tries to force one more in, just gets sort of mistimes that last section. And this is the 9.67, big solid wave, standing up nice and tall, and the barrel comes out the end. And I think right there as well, that last maneuver really did help the judges throw big points at that. Again, dragging the hand.
And now coming back to live action, Medina just up and out real quick. Just a nothing score there as he's just searching. His last wave of 5-9 with 13:20 to go. Let's check this one out one more time.
I mean, look how clean it is compared to what's been going on out there. And, you know, you wonder why such big points are thrown at it. Medina, a 6.83, and that was definitely a couple of points better.
Yep, we're going to go straight into the semis and then into the final with maybe a 20-25 minute break in between. So, yeah, it's going to get wrapped up today.
All right, well, there you have it. It's on. We're going to finish up today. Boys are going to get after it. Can't wait to see it.
Thanks a lot, Strider and Travis Logie, for making that big call. It's officially finals day here at the Moche Rip Curl Pro Portugal. And during that quick update, Italo Ferreira is still heating up.
I do want that Rookie of the Year. I'm going to take that thing, but I'm also going to take down some big boys along the way. Beautiful bottom turn, opening combination right there from Ferreira. Just biding his time. I like that power that he brings to it as well. And then manages to finish this one off. So Italo Ferreira surfing really smart right here, capitalizing on that 9.67. You know, he was in a combo situation, Joe, fought his way out of it.
Gets the 9.67, goes to his backhand weapon, turns in an 8.5. Now Medina to go to the air game. It's a full rotation attempt, but he'll go down. Medina aware of this fast-changing situation. One back at snapper to start off the year wearing yellow. That one's coming up in 5 minutes as we now look at Medina looking to make a comeback at the 5-minute warning. He's got a little air section to work with. He'll end up floating away. His 10th wave ridden, 4:50 to go. There's a lot of water moving pots as we'll now look at Italo on the next wave. Italo bottom turn, going for a huge backhand air reverse, and he pulls it on the takeoff. Jams it quick. Now looking to finish and just irons it out with a tidy little finishing move. Showing all sorts of confidence. He's taken down Kelly this season. Done well at Chopu and Cloudbreak. Let's watch this air again.
Yeah, look at that. Just inverted with the wind. A little bit of a stumble at the end, but managed to finish off. A couple of nice turns. Capitalize there. Finish off on your feet, which he does. This kid is solid, Joe. Absolutely solid. Look how frothy that wave is too. Not an easy wave to ride. Gets that tail way up in the air. Inverted. Lands backwards. Little bit of a stumble right there, but this kid has got great core strength, great balance, very acrobatic. Maybe did a little bit of gymnastics in his younger days, but another big score about to be locked in for Italo Ferreira.
It's going to be massive. Ferreira gets an 8.6 and puts that last wave into his top two once again, improving on the 8.5 that he's throwing away. Combo in a huge way. 9.67, backed it up with an 8.6 into the final minute. Italo still playing defense because he knows he's against the world champ. Medina is going to be behind him.
Italo Ferreira finds himself now up against the local favourite. It's going to be a tough heat as Italo finishes off his heat there. A great matchup there for Italo Ferreira up against Gabriel Medina. Tell you what, Mick Fanning and Adrian de Souza will be breathing a sigh of relief right now.
Italo had priority, but he did run out of time. So Ferreira coming from nowhere, making some big heats and moving on all the way to the semifinals to take on Vasco Ribeiro.